This is a Headgum podcast.
Anya hadn't hit record yet because she thought that we was gonna be talking shit. And that's one thing that we don't do.
We don't talk shit about nobody.
Shit about nobody.
This
But if we were to,
yeah,
a few people would be talking shit about.
yeah, I can count them on my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One begins with the letter C.
I can count them on both hands, both feet, both nuts.
I can count them on both nuts. These nuts. We don't talk shit, but Anya's very careful. She wants to make sure we don't say nothing that we regret on this podcast.
Which is easy.
Yeah.
Anya's trying to save our careers because everybody's getting canceled. And Anya's like, if anybody's gonna cancel y'all, it's gonna be me.
Yeah, exactly. She's saving all the shit we've been talking in a different file, like on her iPhone.
Do you have the Shelly Cam connected?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Put them glasses back on, Anya. What you have? Like your glasses. I'm just playing. I'm not telling you what to do. Don't get mad at me.
You are.
No.
Yeah.
It's kind of our usual dynamic.
No. Please.
Oh, that's y'all dynamic? I didn't know y'all had a dynamic.
We should get a dynamic.
I don't know yet. Let me think about it. I don't know what I want it to be yet. Our dynamic is like friendly.
Like normal.
Yeah,
normal,
just like a
non-bullying.
Who's bullying you?
Ain't no bullying in here.
Ain't no
if there's
bullying
bullying here, because this Lizzo's been bullying.
Yeah, that's the bully.
Ain't Friday night. I can't believe they gonna cancel Lizzo.
Oh, Lizzo's up out of here, dog. Have y'all heard about this?
No,
Gossip
what happened?
Royalty?
Yeah.
Gossip Royalty, have y'all heard about this? Lizzo is out here wilding. She is on her Anya shit.
You really? Lizzo, Anya be on that Lizzo shit.
Anya be on that Lizzo shit. And she don't like to say it, but she be on that Lizzo shit.
Yeah.
She be bullying us. I can't believe you think I bully you. Anya.
When Michelle get in here, we're gonna get the real scoop on Anya.
Yeah. So Rochelle has a lawsuit out against Anya.
Yeah, we're not. That's why we're not allowed to be in the same room. They've never seen us here.
This Chobani, she brought this Chobani for Rochelle. She was like, you need to be eating some yogurt.
Yeah, eat this yogurt because you need to get your stomach lining perfectly. I need your stomach lining perfect. I want everybody's stomach lining
I want
healthy.
everybody at Headgum's probiotics to be top tier.
Yeah.
Okay?
Did she do something new? What happened?
Who, Lizzo?
Yeah.
Oh, no, she ain't did nothing new. She just did everything that we done seen her do.
I don't know.
Lizzo's up out of here, huh? Do I believe it?
Do you believe them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe women.
Absolutely. I believe all women.
I believe all women.
I believe
It's
all
women on both sides, so it's like which women?
Huh?
Lizzo, like.
Oh,
you
but what
believe
is she
Lizzo?
saying? But she says
She's saying it's like
she
being
didn't
blown
say
out of
she-
proportion.
I read her, but she ain't say she ain't do it. She just saying.
It's blown out of proportion.
Yeah, that's how you know you're guilty. Like I didn't even mean it like that.
I didn't even mean it. She said I was playing.
Yeah, like they just being sensitive or something.
Yeah. So he says women on both sides. I believe the ones that ain't lying.
Yeah.
I believe all women that ain't lying.
That's my stance. I believe all women that are telling the truth.
Yeah. One thing about Anya, she gonna have her nails done. I appreciate
Anya's
that.
fly as hell, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I appreciate that. Keep them glasses on.
I date a model that does hair. I call her Claws. I'm an artist like Cause. I'm dodging these sharks like Jaws.
Claws? Oh.
Like the show?
You got an artist that does hair, you call her Claws?
Hair and nails. Oh wait, damn it. Okay, so check this out. I got some crazy spotters from the royalties.
Yeah, because I ain't seen nobody. I've been out. Let me tell you something. I was in Omaha, Nebraska.
You ain't seen
I ain't seen nobody. Wasn't nobody in Omaha.
That's funny.
Jay Jordan. I saw Jay Jordan. Shout out Jay Jordan.
I don't know who that is.
He's a stand-up comic. You met him before. He's from Mississippi, a fellow Mississippian like myself. Mm-hmm. Real funny dude.
He black guy?
Yeah, you know, you met him through Iffy. He's friends with Iffy.
Okay, cool.
But I saw him. We went after him.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I ain't see nobody. Don't nobody be in Omaha.
No one's in Omaha, Nebraska.
Shout out Omaha, man.
Omaha, Nebraska is the city where in Belly when the dude was eating a banana and he was like, I have to drop a dime on them. I'm gonna drop a dime on that.
Oh,
that was Nebraska.
Yeah, that was Omaha.
Is that nigga? Is y'all the illest niggas in Nebraska? Is you bowdy fool?
It's interesting you say that because There was definitely a racial element to Nebraska that I was unfamiliar with.
Interesting. Like what? Explain
A
more.
lot of black people.
Yeah. Man, I tell you what, like, everyone thinks the hood places be like, in New York, Atlanta, like LA, Chicago. Nah, man, it be these random ass towns like St. Louis or like.
Well, not St. Louis we know St. Louis, but like places like.
Kansas City.
We know that one too. But
it ain't a big one.
Yeah. Like, Omaha, Nebraska, I was surprised. And then like places like, what's the big spot? Wyoming, like Jackson, Wyoming, or not Jackson, but like Cheyenne, Wyoming. Yeah. There's like hoods in places like
like these random spots. What's the one I was thinking of? Like Little Rock. I mean, we know about that, but like we didn't know. The reason we know about it is because we didn't know.
Yeah, and it's these places that you think like, how did black people get to this place? And then you do the research on it. It's like, oh, they had like this industry in the 1870s or early 1900s, and they were one of the few places that hired black people. Yeah. Then the industry closed, and then they were segregated when they got there. It's like Las Vegas. Las Vegas is one, actually. Yeah. Where it's like
it gets hood.
Natives. Mm-hmm. There are native Las Vegans, whatever you want to call them.
Las Veganites.
Las Veganites that and they live on an area called like the historic West Side.
Yeah.
And the North Side is pretty rough too. But the historic West Side, which is where there were like literal shanty towns when black people came to work on the Hoover Dam. They moved. They were forced to live in that area because what was crazy was Vegas was a place that didn't have no like racial laws and shit. But then the white dudes who came from the South to work on the Hoover Dam was like, hold on,
I'm not working with these guys. I'll be damned.
And then and so they put them in an area where they like, and it was like poor, like all like it's still like they just now rebuilding it, and it's just crazy to think about shit like that. So that's how. And these are people who are like from. It happens
that all the time, like even in like the middle California places, like the Fresnos and stuff. It'd be like we're hiring, and then it's like, all right, that whole industry got hit, and then all of a sudden there's like poverty, and then the white people are like, we're not gonna help y'all, stay over here, and then it becomes this hood, and then rappers come out of that, and that's how rap is invented.
That's how rap was invented.
It's called Swamp Stories on YouTube.
You know who the rapper that comes from Las Vegas? Exhibit.
He did? I thought he's from LA.
New Mexico and Las Vegas.
Is he not from LA?
No.
Did he ever say he was from LA? Or did I just assume that?
No, he was a West Coast guy. Vegas is considered West Coast.
That video was one of the dopest videos ever. Remember that one where he's walking the whole time? Like he comes out the house and he's like, that's one of the hardest videos I've ever seen. I was like, so I had this crazy dream last night. You know how we always be like, man, I'm a patriot, right? Mm-hmm. And this shit was crazy. It was like a nightmare kind of. So we were at this concert, and then it was Dan Black was there, and me and it was like some kind of show. Maybe it was like some version of his show. Like I think I looked at it. I think I was on Instagram and I saw Last Improv on my Instagram, and it immediately seeped in my subconscious. But then, so me and Dan Black on stage, and I'm like, he's announcing the show and stuff, and I'm like, that's right, we're patriots out here. We love America. And then Dan got like really upset. It's like, what are you talking about? America's a shitty place. And I'm like, ain't nobody talk about America. And I got like real mad. And then like first the audience was like all with me, and then they just like turned on me, and it was like, they were like, nah, fuck that. And then I got like mad at that, and then we about to start fighting on stage. And then I ended up like, the homegirl, she was like, come with me, I'll save you. And then it turned into a different kind of dream. Anyway. Shout out to it's good to see you. All right, check it out. I got to spot it.
Please tell me.
That shit was crazy because I was like, it was basically I guess maybe the fear was like our joke went wrong. Like we did the Patriot joke, took it too far. Yeah. Where people were like not fucking with us anymore. So maybe that's my fear. Okay. Check this out. This spotted is dope because it's one of my favorite actors. All right, so I just moved to NYC. In the months leading up to my move, I was excited for the chance to collect some spotters for yo asses. Oh, I was working at the Met. Y'all know the Met? Now, that's in the show. Mm-hmm. That's where they used to stay, on the steps. And I've been working here less than a month, and I was helping some visitors find their way to an exhibition when I saw Michael Imperioli from The Sopranos and White Lotus walks right by me, spotted, manifested. He puts his sunglasses down as I looked at him and was clearly trying not to be recognized. Good luck to him since he's busy as hell on these working weekends. That is my man. That's little Chrissy from The Sopranos. You know what I'm saying? Moltisanti. Shout out to that. Woo!
Michael Imperioli.
Michael
that's that guy.
Imperioli, yeah. And he's also in that new show, This Fool, too.
He's in This Fool?
He's been working.
He's in second season of This Fool? I watched first season. I ain't seen
he wasn't? I thought he played like the parole officer.
Oh, that's him. Oh, shit.
Yeah. All right, I got one more user spot I want to shout out. It's our girl Isis back at it. She out here getting.
Shout out Isis.
Isis, you the girl, you the homie. All right, check it out. You won't believe it, but on the same block, I saw Julianne Moore. That is her circled in the background. So I'll post that picture. I can't see her at all. She's way too far in the back. But I know this block you're on, actually. It looks like New York.
What's your favorite Julianne Moore
movie?
Character? Mine is 30 Rock. When she played the Boston lady when she was with she was high school sweethearts with Jack Donaghy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a good one. Like I like that.
Kind of getting back together. That was such a sweet story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
she was like
good.
Married to a dude. She didn't.
Let me see.
She was like getting a divorce and
then he picks Elizabeth Banks.
He did because it was just like a better business opportunity for him or something. Did he get her pregnant? Was she pregnant? Yeah, that's why. So he had to stay with her. But
I like that's a good one. I like the Boogie Nights one.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, she was great in Boogie Nights.
I ain't seen that movie yet.
What?
Oh, you should see it.
I wasn't allowed to when I was a kid, of course.
Big penis in.
I wasn't allowed to when I was a kid, and then when I got older, it just you know how you just like never turn around and make that.
Yeah, that loop, that U-turn.
Yeah,
you gotta go back and like, all right. There's some couple movies like that I was like not allowed to watch, and I just like Chucky. I was like, no reason, no need to go back. Yeah, so I would say that Boogie Nights probably, and also Lost World. She was dope in that.
You ever see Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah, I saw it last night at the
Me
bar.
too. That's the first time I ever seen it.
Yeah.
On Simon.
Watching Shawshank Redemption at a bar is kind of like depressing.
That's what everybody was saying.
Yeah, it was just like, man, I wish they could have a beer, you know? They locked up.
How did he go to jail in that movie?
You gonna watch it? I don't want to spoil it.
I mean, it's spoiled. I've seen it. I literally saw the end of it last night.
Yeah, he like got out.
Yeah.
I think basically, so Morgan Freeman's in there already, and then I think now there's a very good chance I'm mixing this movie up with the movie of Martin Lawrence, where you know the movie with the same guys in the movie with Martin Lawrence. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, Tim Robbins.
Yeah.
That's
what is that movie called?
What was that movie called? Let me see.
So in my mind, and you can tell me if you know, Anya, let me know.
Nothing to Lose.
Yeah. I think he comes home and sees his wife his wife is cheating on him, and then he like kills that guy.
That's Nothing to Lose.
Okay, so that's not. I don't know how he got.
No, you're right. It says serves 2 consecutive life sentences for murdering his wife and her lover.
Oh, okay.
And that's for Shawshank.
Shawshank.
Okay,
yeah.
So yeah. That is.
Oh,
so
he wasn't a good guy.
No, I mean his wife was cheating on him.
That's not a reason to kill somebody.
It was a heat of the moment, though.
A crime of passion?
Yeah, it was a crime of passion. Man, cats be claiming that crime of passion.
Fuck that. You got to go to jail.
How did he get out? He didn't get out, though.
He escaped.
Oh, yeah, he escaped. That's why. That's what that movie's about.
But we like root for him in the end.
Yeah.
Well, because he helps he teaches black people how to do math. I don't know.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, because he's an accountant, so he teaches everyone how to do their taxes and shit.
Oh, okay.
And now that we talk about it, I'm like, is that movie good? I think it's good.
It's
supposed to be good.
It flopped when it was in the theaters, and then it became like a cult classic.
It's supposed to be. I mean, it is like, it's a lot of like the classic like Andy Dufresne. When I met Andy Dufresne, I knew that he was going to be the one to get me out of prison.
This episode was crazy. We're not going to talk about it yet, though, because we got other things to discuss.
I know.
How long have we been going, Anya?
1854.
Oh, yeah, 1854. You know what happened that year?
Yeah, that was the year of the Great Revolution.
Yeah.
Of the
Industrial Revolution.
The Boston Tea Party.
That was not the Boston Tea Party year.
You ever been to a Boston Tea Party?
School trip, yeah. I grew up in Massachusetts.
Oh, yeah. You know about all that. You know about the Salem witch trials, the Boston Tea Party. What else happened over there? All types of fucked up shit happened.
Yeah.
I heard, isn't the Boston Tea Party, like, not as cool as we think? Like, isn't it, like, what we were taught was something totally different?
Okay. So we all grew up in places where they didn't teach us exact history.
Yeah.
So we all talk about, remember the Alamo, right?
Yeah.
Anya, you put on glasses?
I'm trying to make, yeah.
She's like, I don't want these glasses.
No,
yeah. You can take the glasses
They're
off.
dirty.
Clean them. Clean them off.
Put some ciabatta on it.
Put some ciabatta bread on them. I went to the Alamo in San Antonio,
in
Texas.
Oh, they got an Alamo down there too?
That is where the Alamo is.
Oh, I'm thinking of the Alamo Theater,
House?
the movie, yeah.
Yeah, no, the actual Alamo.
Where it went down?
Where
they named it after that?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what they named it after. They named
Probably
it after ice cream. Alamo.
Alamo in the commode.
I went to the Alamo,
Mm-hmm.
and I read the plaque, and everybody's like, remember the Alamo. You gotta
Yeah.
remember these men that died and fought in the Alamo.
I don't remember what happened there.
The Alamo was some bullshit. So
what was it?
the American soldiers took over the Alamo, which was a place for Native Americans or Mexicans.
Yeah.
Like and they were there, like that was like their Fort Alamo, like
Yeah.
And the American soldiers came in and took over their shit, like killed them senselessly and like got them out of there.
Yeah.
Took over the Alamo, and then the Mexicans came back and whooped that ass.
Oh.
And so we're heralding those guys as heroes.
So they killed the Native Americans and got beat by the Mexicans.
Yeah, it was I guess you could call them. They were Mexican. They were Mexicanos who were already at the Alamo.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And they took it over and claimed it for Texas.
Yeah.
And then the Mexicans came back and was like, you ain't finna just take our, like, we finna blow y'all ass up. And so that's who we supposed to be remembering.
Which one?
So-called brave men who fought, who stayed there and died at the Alamo.
We're celebrating the white dudes.
Yeah.
See, man? Why are we celebrating that?
Because Anya told us to.
That's that Ron DeSantis shit.
1854, the Kansas-Nebraska Act.
1854. You know what else happened in 1854 in this year?
Kansas-Nebraska Act, and I was just in Nebraska.
I can picture you in Nebraska.
Nebraska.
You can picture me there?
Yeah.
Picture me rolling through Nebraska.
Did it feel racist down there? It feels like a racist.
You know, it didn't feel racist, but the courthouse where the Omaha riots took place is like right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So I literally I like old buildings, and I like to look them up when I'm in places I ain't never been. I like to look up the old building or whatever and just see what's popping there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, look at that. That's their courthouse. I wonder how long it's been there. And it was like, oh, since 1912. And in 1919, they lynched a black man right here. And and it was like some shit. I was like, God damn, Omaha.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
I went to a shoe store.
Oh, my darling.
I went to a shoe store while I was there. It wasn't very good.
Would you get some Air Forces?
I didn't get any shoes because it was like consignment prices. A little too expensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to you if you in Omaha. Let me know if you in Omaha. And you didn't come and see my show this weekend. Let me know
I
if
didn't
you
know
did come
you
and
was
see the show.
out there. I didn't know y'all was out there.
Yeah, man. Louis was wilding this episode. Everybody was wilding this episode.
I know. This was crazy. Even Roof was wilding.
I know.
Big Roof.
Oh, my God.
You broke my heart.
You know what? Why don't we talk about it?
Yeah.
Let's talk about Dan, baby. Let's talk about the book, Daddy, WRRTE. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things of this EPISODE. Let's talk about Dan. Let's talk about Dan. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. We'll be right back after we talk about AG1. Okay, all right, okay.
Are black.
Hey, how do you feel about Oreo cookies?
I don't like them. I like the white stuff inside, but the stuff on the outside, not into it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You like Oreo?
Yeah.
You dip them in milk?
No.
Because you don't like milk?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't like no type of milk? What you eat with your cereal? Water?
Almond milk.
You better put some water on that damn shit.
My grandma eats cereal with apple juice.
That's awful.
She loves
That's the
it.
worst thing I've ever heard in my life. What cereal? Which one?
Cheerios.
Oh, my God. With apple juice?
I'm going to call my grandma right now. Tell her.
Oh. Let her do what she wants.
She's allowed to do whatever she wants.
Can't
She's
drink
living this
milk.
earth
She
for a
don't
long
like
time.
milk.
She
be talking shit. She's mean as hell, too. If you said that, she'd roast your ass.
I don't want to
Bring her on the show.
roasted.
She'd be like, yeah, you think you smart because you put milk in your cereal, your inside's going to fall out of your ass. That's how like, look at your father. She is so I never met someone so passive aggressive. Like she'll just diss everybody in one sentence.
You don't dip Oreos in almond milk?
No.
You just eat them hard?
Why you need them so soft for?
I need my Oreos
Yeah, what's
soft.
wrong with your teeth?
They bad. I got Mississippi teeth.
I have.
What made you think of Oreos just now? Is that related to Gossip Girl, the show?
I'm looking at a Thrillist article. It's not related at all. I'm looking at a Thrillist article about the history of Oreo packaging, and it just looks cool how they used to look in like the 70s and shit.
I like those light skinned ones.
Golden Oreos?
Yeah.
Those are good.
Those are good.
Those are very good.
I just don't like chocolate. That's why I'm surprised you like it, because you don't like chocolate either.
I don't, but there are certain. That's why I got dip in milk and make sure they're like virtually soggy.
Oh, so you don't
good.
taste the chalkiness.
Yeah. I don't like chocolate, but there are certain things that I'll eat that are chocolate.
Do you do double stuff or regular stuff?
Double stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to do regular stuff once you've had double stuff.
Do you know that? Here's some crazy shit that you won't learn until you start calorie counting. So you know how you get a pack of cookies, whatever you like, Lorna Doone, Golden Oreos,
I like Lorna Doone
whatever,
for sure.
like Nutter Butters, whatever you like. You
like
eat the
Nutter
whole.
Butters.
You eat the whole pack. Like you get like let's say you get like a skinny box from like 7-Eleven. You eat the whole shit. Like you sit down and watch you a movie or something like that. You eat the whole goddamn pack. Do you know that 2 cookies in those packs, like 2 Oreos, are like 200 calories?
Really?
Yeah.
Of course.
Like that's the serving size.
You know who does know?
That's crazy.
Every woman that's listening to this podcast. She knows that already.
Oh, they know that?
Why does she know that? I believe all women except the ones that be lying. But
I believe.
I'm telling you, your listeners who are
you're saying
women identifying.
They think about that a lot.
We have been looking at the calorie count on cookies for a long
Two
time.
2 of them.
Yeah.
That's
2.
all you're supposed to eat. That's the serving size.
So like, if you eat a whole pack, then you're like,
you done ate like a meal.
that's like 3 meals. Yeah. So
if you eat a whole pack of Oreos, which I have, like the skinny box, or at least like a sleeve, and if you got the big pack, I've
like
eaten
a little,
the sleeve.
like a tube.
Yeah, I've eaten a tube.
Yeah, whole tube of Oreos here. Where'd they go?
I eaten a tube of Oreos before. That's like 1,600 calories.
That's crazy.
Well, same
That's
with
like
like
a heart
M&Ms or whatever. That's like 3.5 servings or something.
Really?
Crazy.
Like at the bag at the little M&Ms?
Not the little ones, but like a regular size of M&Ms. It's definitely more than 1 serving. It's at least 2.
Oh, so you're supposed to just eat one. Like you get a bag, one, and then tomorrow I'll eat the next one.
I eat the next. Yeah, you
then they get spoiled.
When you eat Oreos, you're like, oh, I just got off work. I've already had dinner. I am gonna have a bit of a dessert snack. I'm gonna pour myself.
Yeah, like one cookie is like eating a piece of cake.
Yeah, I'm gonna pour myself a tiny mug of milk, skim milk, and I'm gonna eat 2 Oreos, and I'm gonna crawl into bed with a good book. I'm a white lady.
But here's the thing: they're not even eating. They're not even eating real Oreos. They're gonna be eating the
thin ones.
Yeah, the like little 100 calorie.
Okay? We got a new audience query. What's your favorite snacks?
Yeah, what you be snacking on?
Snacks.
And do you really care about the calorie count? Is Anya telling the truth? Or is she one of those women who we believe
who lies on other women, lying about other women's feelings?
I mean, any woman that doesn't do that, God bless, because that means they escaped the the stranglehold of growing up.
Oh yeah,
under the patriarchy.
I'm not saying that beauty standards and unrealistic beauty standards and shit. We just watched Barbie. We all seen it.
Yeah, we watched. Me and Carl went to see it together.
We
just
went to see it.
Two black men in the theater by ourselves. We sat in the front row too. We sat in the front row. Had my neck like this.
We had to watch Barbie like this.
Yeah. Then I had to do so then he started shooting at me. I had him in a full Nelson. I had him in a full Nelson.
And he swung his legs up like this.
So he had my legs up like this. Anyway,
shit is stupid.
Gossip Girl.
I don't know how y'all listen to us
Wait,
bullshit
you
like
didn't
that.
finish your cancelable take.
Cancelable take.
No, see.
You were trying to get right by it.
Yeah, he's trying to go back.
Trying to get his,
no, I'm just saying, like,
protect my man.
Unrealistic beauty standards definitely exist for girls and women and shit like that. But dudes, like, aren't praised for being fat. You know what I'm saying?
We're talking about this offline.
We're not praised for it.
No. Of course. Well, there's like fat phobia.
Fat phobia, yeah.
It's huge, and that's all tied in together. But
yeah.
I do think that there are, like, men can look like, let's say, 4 different ways, like on a spectrum.
Mm-hmm. And women definitely, yes.
One way.
I 100% agree with that.
And then that one way changes what it is every, like, 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, but also there's different for different races.
100%.
There's different.
100%.
Nah. Because you said. No, I'm just playing.
No.
We're both culpable. If you're going to cancel one of us, you're going to cancel both of us. Turn that Shelly cam on and look at both people up in here getting canceled.
It's going to be me and Rochelle doing this podcast. It's real quick. It's make you feel better. Like, how tall are you?
6'3".
Oh, I thought you were 6'2". Well, Tony Baker did a post. He was like, ladies, tell me your most desirable height in a man. And it was almost all 6'2".
6'2", yeah.
So you're right in the pocket.
All right, well, I'm be honest. I'm 6'2.5", but I wear like Air Force One.
But I bought shoes at Omaha.
Yeah, I bought these Omaha Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
Speaking of Omaha, King Louis probably ain't never been there.
Yeah, King Louis will never go to Omaha. And you know what? I don't know if he's ready for Blair. Because I think he's just not ready to have a child. I think he's just not ready. Not ready!
Yeah, Louis is tripping. Everybody's tripping this episode.
The only person not tripping was my man, Dan. I was happy for him.
Dan was tripping a little bit, too. There was a moment where Dan started tripping.
Which part? Oh, yeah, let's talk about it.
We're going to talk. Okay. I gotta preface this by saying this is in no way, you're not gonna know my rating until the end of the episode,
right?
Because I don't even know it yet. Honestly, I gotta talk back through it.
Me too, yeah. Because I feel a lot of different things.
But one thing I can tell you, one thing I do know about this episode is, everybody was tripping.
Yeah,
everybody was tripping.
Hey, you know, I had to do a line read, and it was saying, "Y'all be tripping today."
Yeah, you should have been saying that about this. You about to charge your phone, Anya? Shh.
Anya, stop distracting us. You're supposed to just sit still.
Sit still. Keep your glasses on. Succumb to the beauty standards of a woman in America.
We got to talk about Barbie later offline.
Offline.
I don't want to talk about it. Never mind.
Sinking in this goddamn couch.
Okay, so what was the very first thing that happened? I just remember Louis doing something really annoying.
The very first thing that happened in this episode is Dan has a flash forward about his book party.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it was like,
wait a minute, do I know all of y'all?
Yeah.
Do I know all of y'all?
Oh, my God, Dan, you the man, Dan. You the man, Dan.
Dan is the man with the master plan. And he don't see nobody he knows.
Right. It's all strangers.
It's all strangers, and they're praising Dan. So, but then we see Blair and Louis. Blair and Louis gonna tell the family about the baby.
About the baby, yeah.
At dinner, but Blair's nervous. You know, what if I'm not right? What am I? Louis like, man, this baby finna be royalty. We in there like swimwear.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They having a little Meghan Markle situation.
Yeah, exactly. Serena killing it as a producer's assistant, which is totally unbelievable.
She's like, I just wrote a nice little note for Daniel Day-Lewis.
And I sent him a plant that only grows in Ireland. And the boss comes in like, I'm on a juice cleanse. I'm gonna be shitting all day. I'm be shitting all day.
What's her name again? Batty Modella. But she's funny. Yeah, when I saw that pineapple juice, I was like, she about to be shitting later.
Yeah. Here's your juice, Miss Madam.
Yeah.
Thank you, Serena. Wow, you're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Hey, other assistant, can you go get me and Serena some green teas?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be shitting, we're both gonna be shitting.
I hate that shit. Why do people got to put assistants together, put them together like that?
Yeah.
It's like they're both working.
You're not doing a good job, guy. Serena here sent a bush to Daniel Day-Lewis to get him to sign on to this movie.
And he was like, okay, fine, I'll get you some tea, but I'm gonna fuck you over later.
Yeah. So Nate getting down and dirty with the gossip with Elizabeth Hurley. She is killing me.
Oh yeah, she's
this
like,
character is so funny.
Yeah, I know. She's cracking
Let's
me
talk
up.
about so far in the show that we've been doing. Let's talk about the funniest characters that have been on this show so far.
Okay.
Wallace Shawn is up there at number 1.
Oh yeah, Wallace Shawn's hilarious. Who else? Georgina. I like Georgina. She's pretty funny.
Elizabeth Hurley got to be 3 for me. Like,
yeah, she's
this character's ridiculous.
she's like, ooh, is that? I'm still wondering who this phone could belong to. And they just like, and they don't like her at all. He just like, he's like, you fine.
Yeah,
I can tell he's like not even. He's just like, I don't know what's wrong with me.
Her acting, like, I think I said this on last episode, but her acting is like she's in a Snackwell's cookie commercial. Like,
yeah,
light and like, so we talking about healthy cookies.
Yeah.
Light and crunchy.
Like,
cookie.
Oh yeah, remember those commercials for the snack? Yes, you just said it. Snackwell. Damn it, I'm
this
slow.
face cream. Like,
Yeah.
Like it's always
it's always like the cover girl thing. Like, easy, breezy, beautiful.
Yeah.
Cover girl. Like she's always like in an ad. She's always selling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's like she's not looking at the camera, but it feels like she's looking at the camera.
That's hilarious. Like an acting style that's so like in your face that it's actually like you're breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Like her acting style is like coming. It's like that Ghost Dad when Bill Cosby went through the phone and came out. That's what it feels like. It's like coming. Like she's like jumping out of the screen in my room. And then Nate is just so reserved. Like the combination of them two is funny to me.
Yeah.
Okay, they're funny. And I would say who else is pretty funny? That's it. Yeah, everyone else is not funny.
No, everyone else is not funny. I'm still trying to figure out.
Eric's funny.
Eric's funny. Rufus is funny sometimes.
He's not funny in this episode.
He's not funny in this episode. He's annoying in this episode. I'm still trying to figure out what Elizabeth Hurley's like game is. I'm usually pretty.
Yeah, I'm having trouble remembering.
But I'm like, what do you want? What do you want out of these people? She's really just trying to get to Blair and Serena, I think. And so this episode,
it seems like she, like Nate is like, I was like, okay, I was wondering if he was like giving her gossip on her homies, his homies. He's like, they're off limits.
Loyalty, and she's like, ooh, loyalty. Somebody stop me.
She has like a Jim Carrey, like she's like smoking.
She's the British Mask.
Yeah.
in this TV show.
BARTY because I gotta. You have bad breath caused by gingivitis. That's Liar. That's a different movie.
I wasn't allowed to watch Jim Carrey movies when I was
What?
You're
Why?
kidding. But you was allowed to watch Boogie Night
In
Not when
Salem?
I was little.
In Winston-Salem? Where you from again?
My dad thought
Winston-Salem.
hated him and was like, that was the only rule. I could watch anything else.
Your dad hates Jim Carrey? This is crazy. Why?
He just did not like him.
He thought it was obnoxious?
Yeah.
You know, my dad didn't like him either, but I just think he just didn't understand. It wasn't like he don't watch him. He was just kind of like I think he just found him annoying. Like I ain't feeling this cat, man.
Why do parents do stuff like that?
I just figure it's because they don't want to watch it with
same.
you. Like
They're
just not trying to watch that shit with you.
Breaking news.
What happened?
Tory Lanez sentenced.
Oh yeah.
Tory Lanez sentenced to 10 years in prison.
10 years.
10 years. 10 years.
That's a humdinger.
That's a humdinger right there.
That's less than what I thought.
That
I thought it was gonna be like 16.
I'm sorry to the. It was only the maximum was 13.
Oh,
and he's only gonna do it probably 85% of that, and maybe
so he'll get out.
He'll get out in probably 6 or 7 years.
How old is he?
29, 31.
So he'll get out about 40. Probably
probably 38.
Yeah. Damn, that's my age.
Yeah, you're gonna get out when he's your age.
Weird.
That's crazy, man. They got him. They got his ass.
They got him.
Tory in the clink.
Tory
going to the clink.
Do you think he's gonna serve his time out here in LA?
No, I believe he'll be deported. I feel like if you are a citizen of another country and you get arrested, you serve your time in your home country, right? You know stuff like this. You're a lawyer.
Yeah.
I wonder what Canadian jail's like. I bet it's way more chill.
That's what we think, but I think it might be rough.
Oh yeah, they might have like all types of weird shit in there.
Yeah, weird shit.
Yeah, like
they
syrup.
eat poutine all day.
Yeah, poutine. It's just a big plate of poutine on the tray.
Finish it. Finish it.
Shit. Everyone's have Mounties hats.
Yeah. Sorry if this dates the episode. Gossip Royalty, but yes, we are recording
the
live,
same day that Tory Lanez got sentenced. Live.
Speaking of believe women,
I believe Megan.
I believe all women who are telling me the truth.
Who are telling the truth.
No, I believe in her. I believed her from the beginning.
Yeah, I believe that.
I was like, why would you lie about that? He shot me in the foot.
Yeah.
You know why I believed her? Because she didn't come out with the truth until after Tory and everybody was like making fun of her.
Making fun of her, coming down on her.
She was actually protecting him the whole time.
And then she was like, all right, fine.
Yeah,
you want to act like this? I'm finna tell you. I'm finna tell what really happened. I believe that shit wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
But then the homegirl came in there and started throwing some weird shit around. And then that make you go, things that make you go,
That'd be funny if you're on the jury.
Sir, can you please stop saying that? I'm just saying. Every time y'all present a new piece of episode, every time y'all present some new evidence, sometimes it makes me go,
One more time, sir, and I'll hold you in contempt. Enough
of you. All
that
right.
would be a funny. Man, I want to do a sketch show so bad. We're not talking about this episode.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna talk about it.
Because Anya keep distracting us.
Anya's over there.
Rochelle keeps us focused. She has like a big light that she goes, focus.
Yeah. She puts it on the TV back there.
Yeah.
Focus up. Focus up. Okay. All right. Charlie need that phone back.
I don't know. She's like, she been going weeks without her phone.
Charlie is like, man, where's my phone? And it keep ringing.
And she's still like doing research, calling around, like, because back in the day you couldn't just get a new phone like that. I mean, I don't know.
but Lily was like, why don't you get a new phone?
Yeah. She's like, I can't. But why does she need it though? That's the real question.
Because that's all her, like, inside that phone is the business of Carol and shit.
Oh, yeah, so she needs that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, so she's trying to get it to protect that.
Yeah.
And then also, her boy Matt, what's his name, Matt? The Portland homie?
Oh, boyfriend.
I wonder if he's hitting her up,
Yeah,
too.
He's probably hitting her up like, come on, man, answer the phone.
Yeah.
So Blair and Chuck run into each other in the park, and Gospel Girl grabs a pick of that.
Yeah, I didn't realize it. Like when he got his dog.
The dog started chasing the squirrel.
He's like, sorry, it's a squirrel. You know how it is. Did
you see that other woman that looked at them?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. She must have been the person that took the picture.
Yeah, I think that was like sometimes I like when they, you know how sometimes they'll be like, I'm a Gossip Girl minion. Yeah. Like they'll be like, gotcha.
Yeah. Well, she didn't do it. She just looked at them and smiled. And I was like, what was the significance of that?
I don't know.
Unless I missed it.
But I will say I like Chuck with a dog. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's a cool vibe. But he seemed like happy. He seemed like he's trying to be a good person, or it seemed like he's trying to move on from Blair.
Yeah.
He's like, "How you doing? How you holding up? How's the baby? How's my baby? What if he was said? How's my baby doing?
How's my baby doing? Is he rolling around in there?
Yeah, he's
doing flips in that belly.
But yeah, so now they going to go tell the parents. But now that shit is on Gossip Girl. Oh man, somebody gonna be mad.
Yeah,
and he do not have an English accent.
He got that.
I don't know if I can trust you, Blair.
Blair.
Sacre Blair.
Sacre Blair. Sacre Blair.
I know your dad didn't like Jim Carrey. That's hilarious.
I wouldn't let you watch it. Like band. Did my mom do anything like that? Like because she didn't like something. I mean, technically this is okay of her to do, but she used to be like. When Hot Cheetos first got popping, she was like, Hot Cheetos made my stomach hurt, so you can't get it. I'm like, you ain't got to eat none.
Yeah, just putting that on you as a child.
My parents were so lax that I think this one thing, my dad was just like, this is stupid. You don't want to watch this. And I was like, yeah, I wanted him to think I wanted him to like me.
I feel like that era of Jim Carrey movie was like dumb as hell. Like it was like Dumb and Dumber, The Mask,
Ace Ventura was funny.
But my dad's very funny and like he's like.
That's why I'm wondering if there's more to the story. Like, did they come up together or something? He
he's
took
from
all his
Russia.
jokes. What if your dad was in Russia? He was like smoking. They're gonna love this when I go.
Smoking.
Smoking.
Yeah, then he got here and someone's already doing it all.
Like, I have this movie. It's a mask that makes you feel your inner confidence.
When he pitched the mask.
Yeah. And they're like,
okay.
No!
I have a movie for you. Man find mask. Man put on mask. Oppenheimer tried to steal mask.
Oppenheimer steal the mask. And then there's a Barbie in the world. Yeah. It's like, oh.
And the ingenue, Cameron Diaz. I want Cameron Diaz. We love this movie, sir.
Yeah.
Let's get back to you.
We'll get back to you. And then 2 years later, Jim Carrey.
It's also funny. My dad looks like. Have you ever seen The Professional?
Oh, he looks like him?
Yeah.
Oh, that dude is scary looking.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, your dad's scary.
But he's little.
Yeah.
But to picture him pitching that movie is very funny.
It'd be funny. And then he's like, he forgets, he moves on from it. And then he's like, has a family, has a beautiful daughter who may work in podcasts one day. And he's like, I'm happy. And then the daughter gets older and old enough to understand comedy. And the first thing she says, Jim Carrey, I love Jim Carrey. No, you cannot watch Jim Carrey. But that's really interesting. I hope there's some more to that story because I want to know more about it. Like my parents don't like my dad went to high school with Eric LaSalle. You know what that is? He's like the black dude on like Day of...
Just let your soul glow.
Oh, of course.
You know that guy?
That's like my family classic. That's our favorite movie.
Y'all love that?
Yeah.
We
Coming
watch,
to America?
So he plays... Eric LaSalle is the boyfriend, the asshole boyfriend.
Yeah. I remember him. Yeah.
And then, so my dad went to high school with him, so he's always like, man, what's up with this cat, man?
You know, I personally don't like any sports where you don't use your hands. I bet you learned all that stuff fighting tigers and bears.
You strong.
Strong, yeah. See, I like that. I like women like a man that takes control. You know what? That's just what I'm about to do.
What an insane character. It was like, but you told me to come back. All right, you had it. Sick him,
Daddy. I thought I told you to stay away from here. Sick him, Daddy.
He's like, no. Oh, man. But he also was on Days of Our Lives, too.
And he was on ER.
And he played
of
ER.
course. Yeah.
That's the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went to him. My dad went to the same high school. Went to Weaver. Shout out to Weaver High School.
In Connecticut?
Yeah. You know about that. You know about the real shit.
All right. So Dan done assembled everybody at the Humphrey house.
Yeah, that's where they're all going.
At the Vanderhump.
The Vanderhump.
The Vanderhump house.
And Lily and Ruth and everybody and Charlie up in there, and then everyone's like, "What is this about?
What is this about?
What is this about?"
Talk a little. Talk a little.
You know
Charlie's like, "Did he write about me?"
I know, that was so funny. She's like, "Is this about me? Because I can't find my phone."
Anybody see my phone?
Charlie is over her head.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like you. There is no way they're gonna forgive you for this.
No. Oh man, she's done for. But we got to see what happens. So we're gonna get to that part too. But Nate goes, "Hey Serena, do you know anybody by the name of Ivy? We got her phone at the party and your number's in it." And she goes, "What's the number?" And Ivy's like, "Hey, wait. What y'all talking about?"
Wait, Dan's here.
Yeah. Dan's here. What is it about? And then of course he walk in. And
what do you think about the agent? You think her and Dan gonna get it in? You think they gonna smash? I feel like she vibing on him.
Yeah. She like Dan. She's like, he's a perfect writer. He's so young.
Such a good writer. You're so talented. Inside, outside.
Dan tells everybody that the characters are kind of based off of them, but everybody's like, man, we don't care.
We don't give a fuck. Like, man, congratulations, my G.
You got your book, man. You know, I'm cool.
Yeah, even Big Roof is like, I knew my son was gonna always be special. You know.
Yeah. Then, but Blair thinks she's the villain.
Yeah, because like, obviously she's mean to him.
Serena's like, I'm good in the book.
Oh yeah,
I'm good in the hood. I'm chilling.
Dan loves me.
Dan loves himself some me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm finna tell everybody it's about me before the party.
Oh man, this is my favorite. This is why I think I like this episode, because it put Serena on her ass.
Oh my Lord, it was good. Nate's gay in the book. That shit was funny.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
They had a little cutscene where it was like, we got to tell everybody about us. Like, now we ain't telling nobody. So Nate's gay in the book. His name is Derek.
Yeah. Like and then Chuck is, or we got that scene with Chuck.
We ain't get there yet.
But it is funny when Lily goes, or they go, yeah, you're gay in the book, and then Nate's like, but am I a player though?
Yeah. Do I have game?
Yeah, do I have game? He's like, yeah, you fucking everybody.
That's cool.
It's cool. I'm with it.
So Charlie go with Nate to get the phone from Elizabeth Hurley's office.
Yeah, I remember a girl named Ivy.
Yeah. So the assistant that works with Serena reading the book, and Serena, he's like, man, this book, I can't wait to know who wrote it.
Oh yeah.
And Serena's like, I dated him.
Yeah.
And
you're
Sabrina?
Like,
you're Sabrina in the book? Oh shit.
You're the bomb blonde.
She don't even know that her ass gets ate up in that goddamn book.
Trashing her so hard. That's so funny. So that answers our question. Remember how we were wondering if the writers know how shitty Serena is? Mm-hmm. They know.
Yeah, they know.
Because it was cool, or maybe they've realized it halfway through or something. Yeah. And like it was so meta. It was dope.
Yeah. So Louis is nervous about the book and the content. Blair's like, it's fine. Like, Dan probably wrote some bad shit about me. He was also mad. He saw Gossip Girl, right? Yeah, he saw Gossip Girl. He was like, so that's who you had to go tell about the?
Yeah.
So you had to go tell Chuck?
Yeah.
And she was like, no, I just ran into him. I promise you. Like, I'm promising. He's like,
you wouldn't believe it. He has a dog now, and the dog saw a squirrel, and it pushed us together romantically
and wrapped us around. You know, like a New York, like a affair to remember.
Yeah.
It
was so silly. I'm like, that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bluey's he's getting crazy.
He's like, come on, man. Blair, you be lying.
I know. I can't believe that.
And I believe all women.
He's like, man, first Tory Lanez, now you. I don't know what to do. I don't know.
So Elizabeth Hurley goes off because Nate brings Charlie to. He's like, oh, this cousin Charlie, this Serena's cousin. Yeah. She know whose phone that is.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Hurley's like, Nate, can I see you in my office for a second?
Nate? Yeah. Who is this woman? Get this woman out of my office.
Get this woman out of my office immediately. Why was she so mad about it, though?
I think she's crazy. Like, I think she's like jealous. Like, I think she was just like, no, nobody talks to Nate. This is my boy.
Interesting.
Toy. That's a guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But or unless maybe she just was like, nobody should be in my office. I don't know.
Well, Charlie get the phone back. She steal it. She see the phone. She get it back. So Dan at Chuck's place nervous. He's like, I don't know about this. Like,
like
everybody
feel
finna
like
be mad. And Chuck is like, nobody cares. Nobody like he's still like whatever. Like it's a good thing. Like you wrote bad shit about us. Like every person uses their real life.
He was. It was interesting because the book. I kind of want to read that shit because I'm like, I guess what they're reading is what we're watching.
Yeah.
But like it's like even Chuck was like, he was like, why are you not mad at me? You're the worst character. That's what he said. Like you die at the end, and he was like, it's fine. I got a life. You know?
Yeah, everybody dies. Everybody's gonna die eventually.
Yeah, but all right, let's get into it.
Yeah. So, Louis cancels the family dinner because he read the book.
Yeah,
and she's like, "What the hell is happening?" Dorota's like, "Oh, he's been sitting there reading the book."
Yeah, he been. I get front. I saw that book open, and it was only on 10 pages in.
Yeah.
Man, Louis read 10 pages. Like, he's
Blair
lying to me.
Blair comes down like, man, I slept for 2 hours. I'm still tired. Man, this pregnancy shit is crazy. Like,
that is funny. I forget she's pregnant. Like, she was like, I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm tired as hell.
I'm taking a nap. Don't worry about nothing. Don't read that book. But then Louis like, we can't have dinner tonight. It's raining. It's raining in Monaco. Bad storm. They were supposed to take a boat here, and you know, waves too high. So we can't do that. Yeah. And then Dorota's like, oh, he started reading the book.
Yeah.
And so he mad at you.
Mad. Yeah.
And
he's like, why would he be mad?
Why was he mad? Yeah. Like I told him everything is in the book, and then he picks it up, and she picks it up, sees the scene that she's in. Man.
Is this a humdinger or not?
No. I mean,
it was a humdinger visually.
In the book, Dan wrote that they had sex.
Yeah.
But that night they just kissed, and he left.
Right. So in his mind, in his version, there was like a sex scene, and Louis thinks that they actually smashed.
Yeah. Because Louis can't trust her.
Yeah.
And so anyway, she see that shit, and Blair texts him like, at my apartment now.
Yeah.
But he getting fitted for a suit, and
he's like, I'm about to get it in.
Publishing Bay is like, you look good in that suit.
Yeah.
You look good in that suit, Playboy.
Publishing Bay. So and then this when he got to the party too early.
Yeah. So, Serena at work. Daniel Day-Lewis passed on a project.
This is so
because
dumb,
Serena works in the office and she's in the book.
Do you think you got to get to use that Daniel Day-Lewis's name like that in a show? Do you think you got to get permission from him to talk about him in that way, like that? Like he's gonna do it and then not do it? I
don't know because I mean on Grand Crew, remember we had like Shaq. We referenced Shaq in that. Like I don't think you have to.
Like it's just like a parody.
If it's a parody, it's like parody laws probably.
Yeah. But it was funny to me that there was just this drama around Daniel Day-Lewis. Like it's like he's not gonna be a part of this.
And the other assistant's like, wait, did Daniel Day-Lewis just call you Sabrina? I'm like, this is the dumbest storyline ever.
It was crazy.
Why would Daniel Day-Lewis care?
Yeah, why would he give a shit about that? But this is what's crazy. This is why it's funny because Serena's like, why? Like, what is this wrong with this book? Like, what am I like? Because it was like, oh, like he read the book and you know, you don't like he don't want to work with you, and it's like, and she's thinking like, what's wrong with me? Like I'm tight in the book, right?
Yeah, she ain't read the book
like
yet.
Existential crisis, like slowly, but it's fucked up. But I think the homie did that on purpose. The assistant.
He told you think? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he did. He did say he told people. Like but he asked me, he said, "You don't mind if I tell people, right?"
Yeah, but I think he knew that Daniel Day-Lewis wouldn't like that.
That's insane. Yeah. That's a hard thing to believe. But
also like, why would anyone give a shit about the assistant?
Exactly. Why would he know anything about the assistant?
Yeah.
So Chuck tells Nate that his character is just Eric.
Yeah. He's like
he condensed both of them.
Yeah,
and named him Derek.
Funny as hell because it's like kind of true. Because Nate, that way now we always be joking like Nate ain't really got no purpose.
Yeah.
It's like that Dan was basically like, damn, this person ain't got no personality. So him and Eric the same person.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Eric got a little bit of personality. He got this gay thing.
Yeah.
And then Nate ain't got nothing going on. He got the positive. So we're gonna mix both of those two things together.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, this is the one. This is the first one that it was just like, why do you care? Like, it's a fictional book.
That's why. Yeah. That's why I was like. I mean, I get people being sensitive, but it's also like it's a book. Like, but also they're young; they don't really get it yet. They're not really thinking about Dan, his career and shit.
Okay, so Grand Crew. Here's a little bit of insider information for the listener.
All right,
you watch my TV
on this
show.
Podcast, you tell nobody.
Tell nobody. If you listen to this, you tell nobody. Grand Crew was loosely based off of our friend group.
Yeah, very loosely.
I think the only one to 1A character is my character. That's like because he used elements of me. He used like
and
then
the
I was
Clippers.
Yeah, and I was that was my pick. The other characters, there's a little bit of Lamar in one. There's a little bit of Iffy in one. There's a little bit of Echo in one. He like Echo's not playing a 1-to-1 version of himself. Yeah. There's like everybody who we've kicked it with. Nicole's 1-to-1 too.
She's kind of 1-to-1. But she's not like a real estate agent.
No, she's not a real estate agent. I'm not unemployed. Well, I'm unemployed right now. We're on strike. But
it's not like I'd be like, hey, we didn't hang out at that wine bar. But like that's not how it was.
Yeah.
Or like whatever. But
so these people need to understand.
Yeah, I think they just don't understand.
They don't get it. They're so mad, but it feels
even though
crazy
I do feel like out of all the friends who got mad, I kind of feel like, well, I guess Blair has. Who do you think has the most logical reason for being upset? Probably Blair, because it's actually ruining her relationship. But also, I do kind of feel Nate a little bit, because it's like he thought they was like best friends.
Yeah.
Like if you was like if I wrote like my life story and then like none of you, like you wasn't in it, you'd be like, or you play like my butler or somebody. You'd be like, I thought you was my homie. Like, nah, I just see you as a servant.
Coffee.
Yeah.
And you just mix me and
you and
Iffy together.
And then it's like
my name is Coffee.
You like play video games, but you also like the Clippers.
Yeah. Like, wait a minute, you didn't give me my own character in your life story.
I can kind of see. I see why Nate's a little mad about that.
I can understand Nate's.
Everybody else is
bullshit. Everybody else is bullshit. Because Louis is what he's doing to Blair is bullshit.
Yeah, so because like clearly they didn't have sex.
No.
And he should just believe her when he needs to believe all women.
Yeah.
Louis does not believe all women.
No.
I do not believe all women.
You typing so loud over there?
Shh. Yeah, come on.
The listener can hear that. They're live streaming right now saying they can hear you over there click clacking.
I just got a text from Isis.
She's like, tell Anya to chill out.
I stop typing so much.
Another note to Rochelle: cut everything at 1.
Don't cut nothing. Let them know the real. Let them know the real. That's why they like this. Okay, so book scene of Dan is going. Oh, another book scene. I was like, what did I put in my notes? Book scene. So Dan going to Blair, them hooking up. Yeah. And Blair is mad about that stuff. So Dan arrives at the party, but he got to hide because he's there too early.
Like he's like, you're supposed to show up late, and it's like it's anonymous, so we're gonna reveal you. So you gotta go in the back room.
You gotta go in the back room, sign some books while you wait. Sign some books. Shut up. So then the book scene with Serena bumping into Homeboy.
Oh
yeah. Well, I guess I could get a drink or two. And like. But then that shit really happened.
This is the way she's being portrayed, right?
Yeah.
She's like, ooh, who are you? I'll hang out with you. I got something important to do. But that doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
Only I care about myself.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I have
to go.
Finally.
Yes, finally they're showing us it. Because she did that to him.
Yeah.
She's done that to him multiple times.
So many times, yeah.
Yeah. And so.
Oh my God. It was so great.
Dan arrives. Okay, so Ruth and Lily show up.
Oh, yeah.
And the agent says, it's an honor to meet you. Now, did you notice this?
Well,
it's an honor to meet you, Mr. Humphrey. And you, Mrs. Humphrey. And she's like, please call me Lily.
Oh,
like she went off and it was just like,
interesting.
Lily, are you about to diss my man? I understand you want to have your own agency.
Yeah.
Anya doesn't like to be called Mrs. Tart. She likes to be called Anya.
Yeah.
She likes to be called AK-47.
Right.
She don't like to be called Mrs. Tart. I get that. I'm fine with that. I'm a confident man, you know?
Right.
But I feel like Lily gonna diss.
You think it's coming?
Yeah.
Or I mean, I was thinking, I didn't notice that. That was an interesting take because I just thought she was like, call me. I thought she was just being like nice, like call me Lily.
Yeah.
But like now that I read but remember they both read the book.
They both read the book.
So what is Lily's opinion of how
what
she's
is Lily's
portrayed?
opinion?
We don't hear her opinion.
Yeah.
Maybe she's thinking like, well, my husband kind of whack.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Because remember what we gonna we'll get to Rufus's thing, but like. She said that she's like, please call me Lily. Don't call me Mrs. Humphrey.
Yeah, like
no,
I'm a Vanderhump.
If you diss my man, Lily, I'm gonna be mad.
I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna flip a wig.
But also, like, it might be the other way around. You know, since what we know is gonna happen.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So Elizabeth Early caught Ivy's ass.
Elizabeth Early.
Elizabeth
be early.
Elizabeth Early.
Oh, yeah. She calls him, right?
Like,
she calls her.
This is you. You're Ivy. I knew it from the moment you walked into my office.
Easy, breezy, beautiful. Cover girl. Yeah, and then she's like, who is this?
Care for 100-calorie pack of Cheez-Its?
Would you like to dunk your Oreos in skim milk?
She called her, so she's like, I'm going to protect you. Because Ivy's like, please don't tell nobody. This is going to ruin my life. They're going to kill me. She's like, they're going to destroy your ass.
Yeah,
if you get caught doing what you did, they're going to destroy your ass. It's going to be hell to pay. And she was like, but I'll protect you.
Yeah, I got something for that ass.
So she is finna get all the secrets.
Yeah, from Ivy's gonna be her inside
because
girl.
she knows that Nate ain't finna give it to her.
And Nate's not gonna do it. But
also, does she want Nate's secrets too?
I don't know. I still having trouble with this angle. I'm not sure what this story is headed. I do think she has a bigger agenda for sure. Whatever it is, and it has. I feel like she's using Nate. That's for sure. Like she doesn't like Nate. I think she only wants Nate around for. Like it might be to the point where Ivy's doing all the work, and then Nate's gonna be like, "Man, you don't even need me no more."
Yeah.
But because he was giving her, remember in the early scene, he was giving her gossip, but it was kind of like lame.
Lame shit.
Like lame tea.
So back at the party, everybody mad at Dan now because they all just read their own part.
Yeah.
So
that's hilarious too. You can't be mad. Like if I write a movie, because that was like, all right, let's talk about it. If someone wrote, if your friend is an artist and they wrote about you in a thing, would you be mad about it? Would you be mad
if they use fake shit,
fake names and stuff?
If they call
because I do that shit all the time. Like my movie It's a Party was based on friends I grew up with, and like one of them had the exact same name. His name was Grayson. And we just like named it. He wasn't tripping, or maybe he was. He didn't tell me, but
I mean, it depends on it depends on what the stories we're using are. I think this is like a big ethical question for like people who write memoirs and base stuff on their own lives.
If it's like a real thing, but if it's fiction, then it's like it's not. It's just inspired by that person.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's crazy.
I think we do have to take into account though that these people are low key like famous.
Yeah. So they know. So it's like they're also like Serena's. Like literally might lose her job.
Yeah,
because of this.
Because people know that it's about her.
Yeah.
Because of Gossip Girl shit. Because these are like the socialites.
That's true. So yeah, I think if that's different. But if someone you knew, I'd be like, cool. Mm-hmm. I would think I'd be flattered. Like, oh, they put me in the book.
Yeah,
I was part of it. As long as I'm not like
the villain.
I could be. I don't. As long as it's. I think the reason why this episode is great to me is because. Here's the thing too they're not taking into account. Dan is trying to tell them he's wrote himself as that judgmental guy because that's how we saw Dan. He just judges everybody. He's an asshole, really. So I think what's happening is it's all coming from his mouth, his opinion of all these characters, but they're not realizing the fact that this is actually making Dan look bad.
Yeah.
But people, they're all selfish. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make, what I like about it is like. Nobody in the show has come to terms with the kind of person they are. So like that's why it's bothering them.
Yeah.
But if someone wrote about me and made me a villain, it wouldn't bother me because I know myself. Like I know there's nothing someone could write about me that would make me like question who I am.
If you wrote something and I was and you wrote and this is my best friend Clark. I really care for him, but everybody else hates him. Like, I would be like, hey, what?
Well,
tell me this.
If I did that, I would tell you first.
Yeah.
Also, we got to remember that he didn't have a chance. He wasn't even going to put it out.
Yeah, he wasn't going to put it out. He hasn't had a chance to do this
that
shit.
Shit is crazy. It's
Everything
really not his fault.
Like,
he didn't do nothing wrong here. But if it was like, you just never knew.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. Everybody hates me?
This is how we all see you.
Yeah, this is my best friend Craig. So.
I mean, I did do. Well, you're in my next movie. You're playing yourself. But everyone loves you though in that movie. They love you so much that when you get killed, the whole town wants to know who did it.
Nice.
Yeah, so
nice.
Nobody take that idea. Tell your dad not to take it.
Don't take it. Okay.
He's like, I finally got my new story, a murder mystery about Carl. So I got my Russian all mixed up. Okay.
Everybody mad at Dan because they only read their own parts. Serena mad.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
Blair
you can't be mad if you're not going to read the whole book. Yeah.
They only read their own parts. Yeah. Serena mad, Blair mad, Louis mad for some reason.
I know, he's like, and I'm mad. He's like, and I'm grumpy.
I'm grumpy too. Elizabeth Hurley going to protect you. We already said that. Back to the party. Serena goes going off on Dan. She back there and doing everything that Dan says she does.
Yeah.
But Dan is still defending her. He's still like, I'm sorry. I'm wrong for doing this.
Yeah.
But and then she does some shit where she's like, he's like, I need to go check on Blair because
like her fucking relationship.
And she's like, what about me? Like
that was crazy.
If you were seriously putting this on the same level as what Blair's going through, then you are right about the book.
You are right.
That sounds like Dylan Hunter. And it's like, Serena's the truth. Like, why can't you
why
not
can't you
notice
just
this
acknowledge
shit?
your shit? Like, you're such a fucking.
She sucks. She really sucks. Well, then Dan is announced, and nobody's.
That was so lackluster. That was such a whack build up.
Yeah. Also, everybody in that room was like, "Who are these people? Why they matter?"
Yeah, and it was, like you could see the shot line that stayed on him too long because they were like Dan Humphrey, and then they came up to him, but they didn't get. They just kind of stopped moving towards him. It was just like he was just standing there. Shit was stupid.
So Louis leaves the party. He's mad. And Chuck tries to tell him. Chuck is like, yo,
Chuck is out there smoking weed.
A cigarette.
Was that weed?
I don't know what it was.
Can you smoke weed on TV like that?
Well, he didn't smoke it technically. He
was just like holding it.
But
he's like, you're making a big mistake.
Like, you gonna leave this woman? Like, don't listen to me. I'm like this. And Louis still walked off. Yeah. So Louis like, man, I'm done, man. I'm done with Blair. She got too many secrets, dog. She got too much shit going on.
I should have listened to my mother.
And my mother, yeah. And so Blair finally tells Serena that she's pregnant. And Serena didn't know this whole time. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, she's been trying to tell him, but she's so busy with Hollywood shit.
Yeah. Louis shows back up in that moment. So he's with it. He's good.
But this is the scene that killed me. I don't want to say it's a humdinger, but it was like a precursor to the humdingers. Now, tell if you peep this. So
when they lay in the bed?
Well, go ahead. So keep going. I'll tell you.
Well, Chuck goes to see Lily.
Okay. So
because Chuck is hurt by the fact that his character in the book, he hasn't been acting like he's hurt, but he's hurt.
So that's the scene you missed then. So there was a scene where he went to the party, and then the agent or publishing bae was like, that's what she was like, I can't believe I'm meeting you. You're and you die alone. You must have a shitty life. She was so mean to him.
Well, he goes, no, my staff would find me. And she goes, staff? Not family?
No family or loved ones or nothing?
Wow. Yeah. Which is also like, bitch, shut up.
I know, that is like rude. Like, it was like kind of rude. Like, this is based on real people.
Yeah, like why would you say that?
She's kind of a maniac too.
Yeah.
But I hope her and Dan get it on though.
Well, I want Dan to have sex with everybody. That's my dream of
I'm like happy. That's why this episode was torn, because I'm like, I'm really happy for that. I like seeing people's dreams come true.
Yeah.
But here's the real kicker. Vanessa wanted this to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What if this was all part of her plan to destroy the whole friend group?
It absolutely was.
That's why she's published the book.
She said that.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, she said that. She kind of said it in the.
Yeah, she's like, you gotta like. She's like, because she was basically like, fuck all that.
Yeah, she's like, you're not a part of this, Dan. Yeah, you're still one of us. Yeah, you're still a window crawler.
Yeah,
and like, she
fascinating.
She got all this shit popping. She was like, this book gonna get put out. Yeah, I'm gonna put it out for you. You gonna get your bread too.
I'll get your little 10 G's.
10 G's. Yeah, what's she living with though? How much money she got? She got $90,000.
Where is she?
in Istanbul or some shit. So Chuck go see Lily, and Lily's like his mom. So like, that's cool.
That was a cool scene.
Yeah, cool.
He's like, I just feel alone. Like, he was like, she's like, you have me. Like, you have people care about you. Yeah, you're not alone. And it was interesting. Like, she's not really tripping over the book.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
She's not.
But she did read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Charlie gonna be working with Nate and Elizabeth Hurley. She about to do way worse than Dan.
Crazy. Yeah.
She about to do way worse than Dan.
Did you peep this? I was getting a vibe between Charlie and Nate.
Yeah. Yeah, that might happen.
And then I can see then Hurley ain't gonna have that.
You think so? You think she cares? I think that is what's gonna get
Nate
to break shit. I mean, because Charlie's on the inside, but Charlie don't know all the shit.
She needs Nate to break. Like, Nate is the key.
Nate is the key. Nate is the dam.
So maybe she don't care. Maybe she wants Charlie to flirt. Yeah, she'll be like, get with Nate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
like, nibble on his earlobe real quick. Get with Nate. On that earlobe.
And Nate's gonna be stupid to mess with her after she's had all these crazy incidents. And I also still don't understand the whole "Call Me Serena" thing.
Oh yeah,
that still doesn't make any sense considering that she's an actor.
I know. Yeah, why did she do that? Was that part of the plan?
If somebody can explain that to us, we got to get.
Maybe that's just her interpretation of like crazy girl. She's like, that's how crazy I'm gonna be.
We gotta get Tyler back on the pod to understand.
Oh yeah, like, Tyler help us.
What the fuck was this about? Because now all this shit is like, wait a minute.
That's true.
Was that a part of the script? Did Carol say, and then you gonna smash Dan and be like, call me Serena?
Yeah, she thought, so he'll love that shit. Yeah, it's like, I don't know about this part. Like, in this part in the script, it says I gotta tell him to call me Serena. Why would I do that? Just do it. Just do it.
Just do it. Goddammit. So
that's hilarious. Yeah, you're right. She just make that up.
Yeah. Now this shit right here, I think this shit is finna blow up way worse than anything Dan could write in the book. But he might still catch flack for it because he wrote the book, and they probably not gonna know about the boss and Charlie and shit.
Oh yeah.
This season's gearing up to be
starting good.
A good one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. I mean, yeah. What episode is this? 4 or 3?
Yeah, we finally got. I can't believe they wasted all those episodes in California.
I know. So, Serena Boss want the rights to Dan's book,
right?
And she's like, "You got to get it. This is your name. You're attached to me."
Yeah. If you wanted, you said you was doing. Don't let this be a mistake.
Yeah.
Man, why are producers so crazy?
Yeah. So she got
who you got to
me
hurt
and Dan
to do
aren't
this?
exactly on speaking terms right now. She's like, "Well, you better start speaking to him.
Yeah.
You better start getting on speaking
Sabrina.
terms, Sabrina."
Did we do the scene where Blair and Louis make up? Did that scene yet?
Okay, so they in the bed together.
All right, this is a humdinger for me. Not a humdinger, it's a pre-dinger.
A pre-dinger?
I'm calling it a pre-dinger. Yeah.
So, like Blair in the bed, she like going to sleep. She's like, got my man back. Yeah. His eyes is wide open.
He's stressed out.
He's like, man, what the fuck is about to happen? Like,
yeah.
I think he's so torn.
Yeah.
Because Blair giving him the ultimatum, like, bro, it's either me or nobody.
So that's what this is the pre-dinger, right? Because remember, he's like, I trust you now, and I believe you. You didn't have sex with Dan, right? And then Blair did the one thing, I can't forgive her for this because she told him, like, look, you want to be with me, you got to trust me.
Yeah.
And it can't happen again.
Yeah.
Knowing she smashed Chuck.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is my pre-dinger because we know, remember, she put that little envelope back in the drawer.
Yeah.
If he find that shit, it's over.
It's gotta
over.
Be. I think he should have left.
Because I'm like, all right, yeah, so what, she didn't fuck Dan, but like she did fuck Chuck, and that might be his baby.
Yeah.
Now, if he find that out, there's nothing.
Yeah. Because you got to trust me.
Yeah.
I done told you everything. She probably forgot.
Yeah, I think she wasn't even thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, just accepted that that's the dad.
Yeah.
But like, she forgot that she has that paperwork. Because it's like, he probably is the dad maybe, but it's like the fact that she wasn't sure.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
All right.
Scandalous. She's so scandalous. Woo!
That girl is a bad girl. That girl is so dangerous. That girl is so dangerous. Fun fact,
girl.
Akon wrote that song about Anya.
Yeah.
The book. All right, now Rufus back at the house.
Yeah, this was the scene that would kill me.
Yeah, this was tough. So he walk in the morning, right? And Rufus ain't got no breakfast. And he ain't like, I ain't making no congratulatory breakfast this morning, son.
Yeah.
He look at his son, he's like, so you reading your reviews, huh?
Yeah.
Checking your reviews popping?
Yeah.
And he's
he just looked kind of
like, yeah, man, I can't believe it. Like, people like the book. I mean, I ain't got no friends, but people like the book. And then Ruth's like, yeah, it must be nice, huh? And like, Dad, you upset? What's wrong?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Like, thought you'd be proud of me. You should know.
Nah, I'm proud of you. And I didn't want to ruin your big night. I'm proud of you. He said, you didn't like the book? He's like, nah, you're a beautiful writer, son.
It's great to see.
But you broke my heart.
Oh,
sad bell ring. Shame.
Shame.
Give me a bell.
Shame. Oh my God.
Broke my heart.
He dissed my man Roof in the book.
He was like, Dad,
check this out, Ryan. He made Roof out to be like a trophy husband. Like this really, because remember they planted it earlier. This is such good writing. We got to get Stephanie up here so I can tell her. But they planted it earlier because remember he had this big album release thing he was about to do before Dan came in with the book and news. Then he was like, fuck that.
I'll set that aside. Panic. Yeah. I think it's Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, and then Isis was like, nice. What's her name? Charlie Buckets was like, hey, you don't regret like not doing your music? He's like, I'll never regret taking care of my kids for my life. So that's what's planted in there. He reading the book, and it's like his son looking at him like, you a loser for taking care of us.
This dude's a loser, and then he married for money.
Yeah. And
that's
crazy.
That's crazy he would say that because he knew how much he knew how he felt about her.
Yeah.
He knew how he felt about her. Yeah. That shit is crazy that he said that. But also, Dan was like, come on, Dad. I wouldn't fuck with you like that.
Making a book,
It's a book, bro. Like, it just makes the story better. Like,
yeah, he tripped. I mean, that's what I mean. It's like everyone's projecting. Like, it's like Dan, and Dan, Dan didn't. He was not trying to hurt anyone because he didn't even want to put it out. Yeah. But I think he's just writing a good book.
I wish he would say that though.
I think he just like because he knows. I think he probably would have changed it, honestly. He maybe, because, let's say from the writing process, he was probably like, I'm going to go hard on him first and then read it again. Then I'll change it. I'll soften it up a little bit. But he ain't had no time to do any of that. So maybe I think part of him kind of feels like it is harsh. You
Yeah.
know, maybe part of him just kind of like, yeah, I went kind of hard on you in that first draft. but I can't do nothing about it.
Like,
especially the dad. Like, you should just be
you
happy
should
for your
know,
side.
bro.
Like,
You
come
should
on,
know. Like, it's just a story, my man. That shit sucks, man.
But that's what I
feel
mean.
bad.
It's like it's his insecurity. It's an insecurity that Rufus has.
Yeah.
That is already there.
Yeah.
And it just taps into it.
It taps into it.
Yeah.
What do you rate this episode?
Man, I like it. The more we talk about it, I liked it coming in. And so I'm going to give this a 4.76. Like, not full 5 or anything, but just
That's
like
high praise.
Solid. Because I love seeing I just love the way they did Serena. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, everybody just laughing behind her back, kind of. And she's like, what are you talking? I'm tight.
Yeah,
I'm tight.
I'm tight.
And
He
like,
loves
no,
me.
you're not.
Dan loves me.
That is like my biggest fear, though. Like, I would assume people like me and then find out like no one ever liked me.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to ever find that out. But, just got to live your life, though.
4.76.
All right, so that's XOXO, 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 XOXO. If you like pina colada. What do you give it?
I'm going to give it a 3.99.
Okay.
It wasn't super high for me because I just felt like everybody's being unreasonable. But also, I guess that's what good TV is. Like
when you hate what you see.
When you hate what you see. So I'm gonna give it a 3.99.
Okay.
It was a good episode though. I did enjoy the episode. I enjoyed
It definitely was the first good episode of this season.
Okay, yes, for sure. But also, here's why I'm also scoring it lower. Mm-hmm. They took Serena to task the whole time, but then I still feel like didn't go hard enough on her when he's like, you need to know that you act like this. Like, you do this.
He still let it slide
He still let it slide, and he still apologized before she did. She didn't apologize.
Yeah.
Like, he needs to let Serena know that she acts like this. Because homeboy did say, like, damn, man, everybody knows Serena get everything easy. Because this shit is ridiculous what she's getting. Like, this shit is just insane.
Yeah.
So 3.99.
Okay.
So that's
XOXO, 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 XOXO.
Ooh, I was tired of my lady. We've been together too long. Like a worn-out recording.
All right, let's do some news real quick. It's crazy. So you heard about the big brawl in Alabama.
Yeah.
So it's been going viral. If you haven't seen it, look it up right now.
Look it up.
So my question is like, who do you think from our cast would have jumped in there?
Raina. And Russell
Raina
Thorpe.
been swimming. Raina and Russell Thorpe like, get him, Raina, get him, Raina.
Oh no, the prison guard from from when Ben was in jail.
And that old dude from
from the nightclub
that was helping Chuck. Always giving Chuck advice.
Yeah.
All right, good. So then
he would have hit the lady with the chair.
He was like, yeah. Man, these internet memes are killing me on this shit.
Oh my god, so funny.
So the other thing that's going on in the news is Ron DeSantis fired his campaign manager again. So he needs a campaign manager. Who from our show should run his campaign?
Elizabeth Hurley.
That's what I said. Ooh, Ron DeSantis. I know what you need to do. Yeah. The anti-woke culture is the thing.
Yeah, anti-woke. A war on the woke.
War on
woke
the woke.
Mind virus.
Woke virus.
Did you
It's a
guys see that
sickness.
video
It's a
of
disease.
him saying, hungry?
No.
What? Ron DeSantis?
I'll show it to you.
Yeah, show it to me.
It's the best. It's the best.
We only got 9 minutes though.
All right, yeah, so
You have another podcast to record in here.
Yeah.
It's over. It's over, Anya.
It's
I want
over.
Rochelle back. Rochelle back.
Oh, I know.
I'll just
I want
play.
Rochelle back.
I don't want Rochelle back yet.
What do y'all think? I'll just play it. I'm not gonna make it do that.
I did look at our messages for the first time in a long time today. I was just looking, and I was bored, and I was looking, and I did see a woman say that she likes her Pop-Tarts unfrosted, and she puts butter on them, and she cuts them into quadrants.
Ooh, I didn't see this.
And she's Team Blair, and she feels like Blair would also like her Pop-Tarts like this. And to that woman, I say, go to hell. No, unfrosted Pop-Tarts are weird. This man is weird. Were you here for the Pop-Tarts conversation?
Do you like cupcakes?
Yeah.
Do you like? I think this is connected because I don't like frosting on cupcakes. Like I always take it off.
That's cornbread.
Isn't cornbread delicious? It's delicious. I like the bread. It's so good. It's kind of like the falafel thing I had today.
You don't like frosting on cake either? You just like pound cake?
No, yeah, I like pound cake. Yeah. I don't snake. I don't rake. I pound cake. All right. So
also
shout out to all the girls who don't like PDA.
Oh yeah,
just
shout out.
like
I
my
didn't
man
see any. I
Carl.
didn't see any of those messages.
We got some good feedback. I love all the engagement. I just want to say, I don't know what's gonna happen with the strike. This is our only thing we have going for our lives, and you guys being engaging with us is honestly keeping us going. Otherwise, we might cave. I don't know.
It's fun. We might listen. If y'all want engaging with us, we might cross the picket line.
Yeah, I need this interaction.
I don't really read the messages, but that one caught my eye today when she said Pop Tarts. You don't have to go to hell, but you should try frosting on your Pop Tarts, and also try blueberry. Do you like Pop Tarts, Anya?
I haven't had them in a really long time.
How long?
Like since childhood, probably.
Can we get some in the office here?
Sure.
Let's get a variety pack.
All right.
Yeah, me and you are going to sit down and have a Pop Tart.
I wasn't going to bring this up earlier with the Oreo thing, but I'm gluten free.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Pop Tarts either then.
That's right. I mean, I could sneak a little a taste.
I forgot that you was gluten free. You one of them aliens that they've been talking about.
Did you see that TikTok with the alien? That shit was real.
Nah, what did it look like?
It looked like a real alien.
Chupacabra? I think aliens look like chupacabras.
Like a what?
Like a chupacabra.
What's that?
You never seen that? Google it. You're going to be scared of it, though.
A chupa? Like.
Google it. Chupacabra. You're going to be scared of it. Just so you know.
Ah! Oh, my God. Is that real?
Yeah. Well, it's not proven to be real, but people think it's real. All right. Well, that wraps up another episode of XOXO Gospel Kings, where we end on a scream from Lamar after he's seen the chupacabra.
You hear my stand-up joke? See, men scream like short and like short and quick. Ah! Women scream long and high pitched. Ah!
That's good.
Men do this. Women do this. Send us your stand-up jokes in the DMs, and we'll read them on
send us your best stand-up
jokes. Send us your best stand-up jokes. And they can be racist. They can be sexist.
We will not cancel you.
We will not cancel you.
We are not the cancel police.
And this is only for the women.
Yeah,
and women identifiers. Men, do not send us your racist and sexist stand-up jokes. We don't want to see them.
No.
We only want to see the ones from the women. And women identifying people who listen to the show. Okay? Because we read all women's stand-up jokes.
Yes. We saw
You guys are setting yourselves up for disaster.
Good night.
That was a Headgum podcast.